What's up, guys? Welcome back to Digital Diving. It's your boy Monkey, and with me today we got Walter.
What's up, buddy?
So today we are again playing the Infinity Gauntlet game mode in Fortnite because it is actually kind of fun and I level up a lot with it, so I'm happy for that. And we're actually going to be continuing, I guess you could call this an add-on to the Infinity War review, because we're going to be talking about what we think might happen in Avengers 4 and post-Avengers 4. Because so far, there's no Avengers movies planned for after Avengers 4, so honestly, I have no idea what the fuck is going to happen. But we're going to take what we know from the Infinity War movie and kind of speculate what we think might happen in Avengers 4, what we kind of want to happen. I know I have some very strong opinions on what I want to happen and who I want to see back. And I know Walter does too, because he and I both cried in the movie theater.
I don't feel good, Mr. Stark.
Fuck that. Fuck that so much.
Oh my god.
Anyways, before we do anything, I want to give a quick shout out to NWO, also known as Nerd World Order, over on Facebook. They're a great group of nerds, great conversations, great nerdage everywhere. They're still doing their Infinity War contest. So if you win that, you get a little goodie bag full of stuff. So why don't you check it out? Check them out on Facebook. Promise you'll probably have a good time. Like, I have an idea of what might happen in Avengers 4, but honestly, at the same time, I'm just like, what the fuck is actually, like, I honestly have no, like, I don't know, I kind of have an idea, but at the same time, I don't have any clue what the hell is going to happen.
Yeah.
What is your prediction for Avengers 4? Like, what do you think, just quick prediction, what do you think is going to happen?
I gotta kill. My thing is, I don't know, like, they completely shocked the shit out of me.
Right?
With that ending, like they completely took me by surprise with that, and I was like, yo, that's horrible. Like, how you gonna do everyone dirty like that?
Right?
I was like,
and I said this yesterday, like, they completely like trash all my predictions for that movie, because I predicted that they weren't going to kill any of the characters that had just been introduced. And what did they do? They killed every single one of them.
Like, my thing is, Nick Fury went. Out of all people, Nick Fury went.
Right? I was
like,
actually surprised. I was like, whoa, what the fuck?
But I have high hopes for Captain Marvel. And
oh, me too.
In,
oh, me too.
I have high hopes for her.
I'm so hyped for her movie, because her movie's apparently going to be like a super prequel. Like, it's going to be set in like the 90s or some shit. Yeah, so I'm like, interesting. I wonder how this is going to work out.
No, but like, I have high hopes for her
me too.
appearance in these movies.
Me too. Like, it sounds like they're going to make Captain Marvel a much bigger character in Avengers 4. Like, she's going to be...
Like, her story arc's probably going to be pretty good, too.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Really think about it.
Definitely, definitely. I'm excited for it, because I love the character. I love the actress who's playing her. I think that's great.
Wait, who's playing her again? I forget.
Fuck, I'm dead. Yes, yeah, dead. Brie Larson.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good role.
Yeah, I think that's a really good cast. I mean, the later, like, after Ms. Marvel becomes Captain Marvel, like, in the comics and the animated, she becomes a little more edgy, a little bit more, like, fierce and shit. And Brie Larson, from my experience watching her in other movies, she's very innocent.
Yeah.
You know? So it's going to be interesting. Like, I think this role for her is going to be a huge, like, step out of her comfort zone, you know, because she's gonna have to be like a total badass for this movie. But I think she can handle it. I mean, she's got the look, she's got the chops to play her, so I don't know. I think she'll do a good job.
I think they did a pretty decent job.
I mean, Marvel is Marvel's one of the only like franchises who have consistently done good castings. Like there hasn't really been a bad Marvel casting yet, you know?
DC, on the other hand.
Oh my God, we're not gonna even talk about DC. DC is just in the. Oh God, DC, what the fuck is wrong with you? But yeah, so like, I'm excited to see how the the Captain movie. The Captain Marvel movie sets up her character and her relationship with everyone, because it already seems like her and Nick Fury have a good connection, you know?
I mean, that is true, but I forget where I think it was in a video game, maybe. I don't remember where I saw that, but it was like her and Iron Man fighting.
But yeah, so it'll be interesting to see like her relationship with Shield and Nick Fury, especially because Nick Fury kind of dropped off Marvel after Winter Soldier, you know? I mean, he was in like a few scenes here and there, but for the most part, he's kind of just been out doing his own shit.
Do you think Hulk will not be a bitch this next movie?
I hope not. I mean, well, you know why he was a bitch in this movie, right?
Yeah, he got his ass handed to him.
Oh, hell yeah.
This badass warrior on this planet.
He's never gotten beat before, and this is his first time actually getting his ass handed to him. And he's just like, oh my God, what the fuck?
No, I was like, what the fuck? Hulk,
I was honestly surprised. I was like, oh shit, what? What? No, why? Hulk, come on. I did love like the banter between Banner and Hulk though. Like him always like freaking out. I was like, no. It was funny.
There was so many things that I'm hoping happens. Like how are they gonna like reverse the effects of the Infinity Stones?
Well, that's one thing I really wanted to touch on, because in the comic books, and I don't know if it's going to be the same, but I'm dead. I am so dead. Yep, I'm dead. Fuck me. I hate the blue pump. Blue pump is a pain in the ass. But anyways, yeah. So in the comic books, in at least one of the series, anyways, you have Adam Warlock, who comes in, basically beats the shit out of Thanos and becomes the new wearer of the Infinity Gauntlet, and then he basically reverses everything Thanos did.
Yeah.
But in another series, Thanos actually reverses everything that he did because he got bored. So it's like, what the fuck?
Like,
he's like, there's no one to fight. I'm bored. Bring everyone back so we can fight again. Let's do this, guys.
No, but my thing is like, how you say for the greater good I'm going to wipe out half of the universe.
Well, that's another thing. Like,
this is done, I'm going to sit at a place and watch the sunset every
right?
day. I'm like, like how long can you do that?
It's like, dude, I would get bored out of my fucking skull. But yeah, so.
And I was waiting for him to like, since the Infinity Gauntlet can make whatever he wants, basically. Like, he'd make a little Gamora. You know what I mean?
Right? Oh my God.
I was waiting for it. I was like, why
make himself a little new Gamora. But no, like that's the one thing that I talked about with Benji in the Infinity War review. Like, well, I don't think it actually made it into the final cut of the review, but it was funny because he said like his entire thought process is he's like morally flawed, you know? Like instead of wiping out half the universe, why didn't you just, because like he said there's like a finite amount of resources in the galaxy. So he wants to wipe out half the people in the universe to, you know, make it more balanced, to make sure that there's enough to go around. So
why didn't you just make more resources?
Exactly. Why didn't you just make more shit? Like,
now that you say that, I didn't really think about that.
It's like, what the fuck was the point of you destroying half the people when you could have just easily gone to every planet and given them everything they could need? Be good guy Thanos instead of asshole Thanos. Like, come on.
Now that you say that, I didn't really think about that.
Right? It's annoying as hell. I'm like, come on, really? So I'm like, One that was like a whole big like, really, what the fuck? Just why? Just why? But I mean, in the comic books, he did all this because he wanted to please Death, who was his like girlfriend-ish person. He was in love with Death.
Death appears in a lot of comics. Like I know she has a big role also in
Deadpool. Like her and Deadpool have a big thing going on, and I just find that funny. But then
like
apparently,
her,
apparently Thanos fucking hates Deadpool because, like, Death keeps on swinging between both of them. I'm just like, what the fuck? But no, like, I honestly, it's gonna be interesting, like, to see how Thanos' character continues, like, how he develops more in Avengers 4. You know, because now that he got what he wanted, there's going to obviously be retribution. We all know that. It's going to be, I don't know how he's going to handle it. I don't know if he's just going to sit back and let it happen, or if he's actually going to defend himself. Because again, he wasn't doing anything, he didn't do anything in Avengers Infinity War out of hate. Like, he didn't hate any of the characters. He actually had respect for all the Avengers, especially Stark.
I was about to say, he went hand to hand with Stark.
And that was such a badass scene too. So I don't know how like their interaction is going to take place. I mean, I'm sure there's I think what's going to happen is Captain Marvel is going to like come in and team up with all the rest of the Avengers that are actually left, you know? And of course in the Avengers 4 set photos, we see Hawkeye and Ant-Man, which means they're actually going to make an appearance in this movie, unlike in Infinity War where they're just fucking gone.
I was upset. I wanted to see Hawkeye.
Well, apparently in Avengers, oh, I hear shots. Apparently in Avengers 4, there's a chance that he might take on the persona of Ronin. And if you do you know who Ronin is in the comics?
He's a little bit, yeah.
He's a character that many different people take on, like take the persona of. Like many people have taken the mantle of Ronin. Why am I getting any hits? What the hell? I missed every single shot. That's bullshit. That's straight up bullshit. But yeah, so there's a chance that Hawkeye might be taking on the mantle of Ronin in Avengers 4, which I honestly would be totally happy with. That would be so badass. And we also see, like, we see Captain America, we see Iron Man, Black Panther, but I might be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure we also see Doctor Strange. And as you remember, he went poof at the end of Infinity War. So, honestly, again, like I said, I have no idea what the fuck is going to happen. I have a feeling that they might bring in Adam Warlock because they introduced him at the end of the second Guardians movie. So, maybe something will happen there.
My favorite thing is gone now because, like, every time every time Guardians of the Galaxy came on, they had like these old jaunty ass beautiful song intros, and it's like, not there anymore.
Well, I mean, they brought it in. They did it for Infinity War. Like when they first introduced the Guardians, they had the music.
Yeah, but now the Guardians are gone.
Well, except for Nebula and Rocket.
That is true. Yeah, I know. I am Groot. That made me sad too.
Right? You know what he actually said, right?
Kind of.
He said "Dad?" Question mark.
Oh shit.
Right? I was like, oh no, that makes it even sadder. Because he considered fucking Rocket his dad, basically. I'm just like, oh my god, that's so sad. Oh no, please. Oh, this
like
is
it tore at my heartstrings.
Oh, it really did.
Like I've never been so emotionally invested in like any any movie like that. I mean, maybe some, but I haven't been like that invested in a while.
Bitch, die.
I am a bush.
Ooh,
Hear me
fucking
roar.
Scar, hell yeah. But yeah, like, God, that end movie was so horrible. I mean, I loved it. I was actually honestly happy with everything that happened in that movie, but it's just so like, gut wrenching.
I cringed when they were torturing Nebula.
Right?
That was a
That
little,
was brutal. That was
that was a
brutal
little
as
over the top.
fuck.
Disguised as a shrub.
Bitch, please. I have 2 kills already.
No, but yeah, that torture scene was brutal.
Oh, it was. It really, really, really
They
was.
had her all stretched out and shit, and then he just kept going. And
Right?
I was like, ooh, that has to hurt.
Yeah, it was hard. But yeah, so what do you think? Like, I've already said what I think is going to happen in Avengers 4. Like, I'm pretty sure I have a feeling they're going to bring in Adam Warlock from the last Guardians movie. I have a feeling just because like they teased him for so long. Like, if they don't bring him in here, they're going to bring him in for Guardians 3. You know? And yes,
I mean,
Guardians 3 and the next Spider-Man movie are on deck for Phase 4. So maybe I have a feeling maybe Rocket and Nebula might go to I forget what planet that was for help.
nowhere.
No, not nowhere. The planet with all the gold people. That was at the beginning of
Okay, I
Avengers
know.
or Guardians 2.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
Like they might like Nebula and Rocket might go out and try to recruit people, or maybe Nebula and well no, Rocket was the one there. Nebula wasn't there. Oh no, Nebula was there. I don't know. Maybe Nebula and Tony, since they're still both in space. Remember, they have no way of getting home.
I mean, Nebula has a way to get home. I'm assuming.
Well, yeah, but I mean, she doesn't have a way to get back to Earth though. And Tony's stuck with Nebula. Ooh, hi Thanos. I see a little Thanos. I want to kick some Thanos' butt.
I was like, wait, what? What are you doing there?
Uh-oh. He sees me! He sees me! Oh, he's almost dead. He's almost dead. I can kill him.
Are we in the same game? I don't think we are. How many people are left on your team?
Oh, he's almost dead. I almost got the... Yes! Killed him! Fucking killed Thanos, bitch! And now this is mine. Thank you.
No,
Fuck yeah, I'm Thanos, bitch. What's up?
Now,
Oh, this is cool.
This is like a team thing.
Oh, this is so cool. I think they're gonna all team up with Captain Marvel and Iron Man and the rest of the guys who are still alive, and take down Thanos. And then somehow, I know for sure the snap is going to be reversed.
Somehow, but how?
I don't know how.
Do it?
I have no idea how, but I know for sure it's going to be reversed because they already have on deck Guardians 3, Spider-Man 2, like all these movies that are coming up. So it kind of not spoils, but it kind of confirms that the snap is going to be reversed. Now,
Oh, shit.
now my only thing is I have a feeling that everything leading up to the snap is going to be set in stone. So everything
Yeah.
leading up to the final snap that killed like half of the Marvel universe is going to be set in stone. I think Gamora, Loki, Heimdall, they're all dead. They're all perma-dead. Because they even said,
perma-dead. I like that.
they even said, or Thanos even said, no resurrections this time after Loki was dead. I was like, oh shit, what?
Yeah, well, I mean, I give Loki the
Benefit of the doubt.
props for
Yeah.
the benefit of the doubt for trying to get to it, but as soon as he put that stone in there, it was a wrap. It was all
Oh
over.
yeah. I was actually surprised that he actually fucking had the space stone. I was like, what? Dead.
And then I have high hopes for Stormbreaker because we've seen
Oh my god, yes.
what Stormbreaker can do, but not till it's like full effect. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh my god. His whole thing was so badass. Stormbreaker was
like,
insanely cool.
And then Thanos is
Where the
like,
fuck?
you should have
Where?
aimed for the head. I would have aimed for the arm. To like chop
Fuck,
the
I'm
hand
dead.
off.
I
You know what I mean?
died! They killed Thanos! I have a feeling Avengers 4 is going to be like 10 times more brutal. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we actually saw some major character deaths. Like Iron Man or someone else. I'm interested to see how Captain Marvel fits into this whole universe. Also, I'm interested to see where the hell she was during Infinity War, so...
Since that snap, you have to think, there's other heroes out there during the Infinity Wars. They're not there,
Yeah, exactly.
but they're there.
Exactly,
Like,
yeah, I know what you mean.
how many of them got wiped out?
And we got to figure out, and we're going to be figuring this out soon, but we have to see where Ant-Man and the Wasp takes place, whether it's before or after Infinity War.
Yeah, like, did they get wiped out with it
Right?
or no?
I mean, like in the
you
trailers,
never
everyone
know.
looks fine. Everyone looks hunky-dory, so...
Hunky dory.
But like, Avengers 4 is it's already the end of all the OG Avengers contracts. So Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, Hulk, they're all done. Like, their contracts are over. Now they can renew them. And I know Thor or Chris Hemsworth has already voiced his interest in renewing his contract, which means that he will probably be fine in Avengers 4. But I know Captain America or Chris Evans said that he wanted to be done with Marvel. Well, not completely done, but he just wanted to be done with
You just wanted to
Avengers
take
movies.
a little break.
Yeah, like he might show up in like cameos and shit, but I think he's done doing like feature films for a while.
What did you think about Stan Lee's cameo?
Honestly, I kind of felt like it was like an afterthought. You know, because it was just thrown in the very beginning of the movie, and typically you don't see him until like the mid or even the end of the movie, you know? Usually it's like the mid movie.
So like that's the one thing I always look forward to in a Marvel movie, and I'm wondering what Stan Lee's gonna do.
Oh, how
Avengers
sad!
4.
How fucking sad would it have been if fucking Stan Lee had like turned to ash at the end of the movie? Oh my god, I would have died. I would have died. Like, no, you did not just kill Stan Lee. What the hell?
Would be upset?
Oh my god, everyone would riot. Everyone would riot.
I feel as if there would be a riot.
Oh my god. But honestly, like, it would have even been more cool to like see the snap be reversed, you know, and see everyone come back. I don't know. Like,
Stan Lee's the one that brings him back.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Now, what do you think is gonna happen to Wakanda since that kind of got torn to shit?
Yeah, and since the fucking king is gone, like, holy shit, I don't know. I mean,
like who's gonna rise to power now? Because
I think it's gonna be Shuri.
Probably gonna have a big role into Avengers 4.
Maybe, maybe not, because I mean, it didn't even have that big of a role in Infinity War, you know? Like, it was there. It was there. It was there as a place, and that was about it.
I mean, that is true, but like they also did that lab for Vision, which that pissed me off.
Vision was kind of a bitch in this movie.
They didn't want to kill him out of love.
He did well. No, not just that, but like he did nothing. Like in all the other movies, he's like this OP badass, and in this one, he was like nerfed greatly. I mean, yeah, I get that he got stabbed through the chest near the beginning of the movie, but I mean, come on, dude. Pull yourself together, man.
Did she make it or no?
No, she turned to ash. She turned to ash with a snap, and yeah, so Vision honestly might be permadead as well because he didn't die during the snap, you know?
Yeah, I've realized that.
Which would honestly be kind of disappointing because again, like he's only had like 2 appearances in the movies.
Well, if you think about it, he has to be perma-dead because Thanos didn't just pluck the stone. He
No,
mashed his whole forehead in.
Right?
You know what I mean?
His death was brutal. I was like, oh yeah, they destroyed the Soul Stone, woohoo! And then I was like, nope, Time Stone, bitch. It's like, really, really.
Like I knew that was gonna happen. I knew something along those lines.
Yeah. Hey, why are you killing? Oh. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, come on, he was almost dead. But yeah, is there anything you want to say lastly about Avengers?
No, I think I'm good. I think I got my points across.
Yeah. All I know is that Avengers 4 is going to be absolutely incredible. And it's honestly, I don't think anyone knows for sure what's going to happen. I mean, as far as I know, the snap's going to be reversed and somehow, because they have to bring back Spider-Man and the Guardians for their next 2 movies that are coming out. But that's it. That's all I know. Everything else is like, this is one of the few times where I honestly can't say, like, I don't have any really, really good theories. Like, I just have very, very reaching speculation.
I mean, you can't really put a theory on this because, like, I had a theory the last time and it just blew it to shit.
Right? Seriously, like, God. The Russo brothers did an amazing job with this one, and I have complete faith that they'll do an amazing job in the next movie, too.
Oh, they have to. They have to top this one.
Anyways, Walter, thank you so much for speculating the crap out of Avengers 4 and Infinity War.
Problem.
Guys, if you like this video, go ahead and slam that like button. If you want to let us know your thoughts about what might happen in Avengers 4, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel and you like what you saw and you want to see more of this, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and hit that little bell so you get notified whenever we go live. We do videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, so plenty to keep you occupied. We also just did an Infinity War review, and we also have a God of War review up, so if you haven't seen those, go ahead and check them out. Guys, stay excellent, and I'll see you guys in the next dive-in.